The next principle, the third principle for successful business strategy is the principle of strategy in action. If in your business you have successfully implemented the first two principles, that is the principle of unity, wholeness and collaboration, and the principle of being true to yourself as individuals and as a business, then listening to your own voice, inner voice, being true to yourself, gives you a sense of vision and direction, and that starts molding and shaping the business strategy for your business. But of course, the potential of business strategy, the potential of vision is huge. But the real power of any strategy is when that strategy is put into action. And the reason is that though being true to yourself releases this vision and strategic direction within you and within your team and gets you aligned with the entire flow of life and with the life energy and with energy of existence, but in reality, in terms of manifestation in the external world, it is this conversion of strategy from internal potential to action, which is the external value, that sets off a chain of events outside in the external world, and that converts that potent energy into actual power for making changes, for bringing about huge transformations in and around you in your external environment. And sometimes these can be very small actions, or at times they can be huge fundamental changes that are necessary. But the important thing is to have this at a maintenance level, this principle of strategy to action. Otherwise, there is always a trap where internally strategy and strategic thought keeps on building inside a business or within a team, but because of fear of putting it into action, because of fear of the changes that action might stimulate in your external environment, at times action is held back or postponed, and that then has a reverse effect and starts dulling your inner voice, your sense of being true to yourself, your vision and your strategic direction. So it is very important to maintain the flow towards success and growth within your business, that this principle of strategy into action is maintained at a regular and steady pace. Of course, it is also important to balance it with right timing, just like the example of a caterpillar, a cocoon and a butterfly. The cocoon becomes a butterfly, undergoes that beautiful transformation only when the timing is right. If it is ruptured before the butterfly is ready, then the entire process gets disturbed and damaged and the desired outcome is not achieved. So yes, on one hand, to get the right strategic direction, vision, it is important to have the first two principles in place. And once they are in place, once you have the right strategic direction, that will tell you the right timing for putting that strategy into action. But then being conscious and aware of the changes and the chain of events that action is going to stimulate, but without being scared of those changes, it is important to put this principle into place properly strategy into action, and by as you keep on getting this flow out into action, as that keeps on happening more and more, you will see that your business growth and business success starts expanding to wider and wider areas, to wider and wider scopes within your industry sector.